Now, the FMT package does not just offer println and printf though. Sometimes you don't wanna output a text in the console, or maybe at least not immediately, but you instead wanna format it, change it, and store it in a variable. And printf and println and all these functions that start with print wouldn't allow you to do that because those functions will always immediately output the text in the console. If you instead want to generate a new string, which you can store in a variable, you can use an almost equally named function called sprint or sprintf if you want to use these formatting features, or println if you don't want to format the text but you want to add a line break after the text. So for example here, we could use sprintf to create a new text value, a new string that will be returned when you call sprintf. That here is the return value of that function, so the value this function generates when you execute it. And you can then store that value in a variable. For example, formatted fv. Now this is a new variable, and I use this short syntax for declaring and defining it. And then we could grab this text here from down there, paste that here, but now here I only want to store the formatted future value, so I'll get rid of this adjusted value. I'll keep the line break at the end though. And then here we can pass, and we have to pass, future value as a second argument, so that this will be used for this placeholder. And now we could repeat that to also have our formatted rfv, the real future value, where we also call fmt sprintf to generate a new string. And we now can, again, copy this, I guess. Make sure we only have one pair of double quotes. And now keep just that future value adjusted for inflation text, and also add a line break there at the end. And then pass that real future value as a second argument. And with that, we can now, of course, also comment out this code here, and instead now use fmt print again, which does not add line breaks and which does not support formatting, and just output formatted fv and formatted rfv. And since the line breaks are already included in those strings, we'll have them, and the same is the case for the formatting, because these strings now already contain the formatted line broken strings, and here we then just print those already finished strings to the console. So if we save this now, and we run the application one more time, we get this output here. Now actually, I got the line break placed incorrectly here for this adjusted future value, because of course it shouldn't be added here. It should be here after the number. But with this now, if we execute this, everything's looking good.